already know, man, the three components that make the belly of the beast, the streets. Kick back, relax, man, while I tell y'all a couple of wild stories. Let's get it, let's go. Yeah, 2015, we in a small city named Carroll County. So now, Carroll County, man, is one of them duck-off spots. It's one of them spots where a lot of dudes from the city, they ends up hitting the road, going up there, you know, trying to get their pack off, whatever the case may be. But the thing about Carroll County is they have OD boards. Now, what an OD board is, it's like, it tells you how many overdoses have happened inside of that certain city. So now they was real heavy on dudes coming from, you know, in the inner cities, coming out there and causing all the overdoses, whatever the case may be. So now he's living out there. So he living amongst everything that's actually going on inside of the jungle. So boom, he trying to make his way. He ends up getting involved with a local dealer that's around his neighborhood. He ends up getting locked in with him. Now, the dealer dude tell him, listen, man, I got straight coke and then I got grass. Which one you want to deal with? Jim ends up telling him, man, I don't want to really deal with nothing hard. Just give me the grass. He say, all right, that's the best. So, boom, he ends up giving him the grass. But this is the crazy part about that, right? Jim, he already had a coke habit. So it made sense for him to not try to sell something that he's already dealing and battling an addiction with. So, boom, now he got the grass. But the dude that's hitting him on the straight coke, he's going to try to sell the grass to him. These are the wicked and wild mindsets that, you know, go on in the streets. You got a dude who's an addict, so he's already copping the drug from somebody. But this person that he's grabbing the drugs from, he's now ready to try to sell him a drug. So, like, it was crazy. So now, boom, little dude coming in from the city, he come up there, he hit him on his regular one, too. He ends up telling him, look, man, you know, I got some pounds of the grass for real. If you ever want to buy some or you know somebody that wants some. So whole time, my homeboy, he like, well, shit, how many you got and what type of grass you got? Jim ends up running back in the house. He grabbed one of the pounds. He come back out. This is how you know he was green. He grabs the whole pound. Now, mind you, it ain't really bad because, you know, presentation, whatever the case may be. So, he go in there for real. He grab a pound. He come back out. He let everybody smell it. Niggas like, damn, this some gas right here. What you want for it? He ends up telling them the price. So now the price real good. So he like, shit, what you trying to do a swap? He like, what you mean? He like, shit, I give you some coke for the grass for real. So he like, man, how much? He like, all right, listen, if you want $1,200, I'll give you $600 cash and then I'll give you $600 in product. He like, all right, that's a bet. But now he's cutting into his profit and he's cutting into the actual money that he still got to give back to the dude that gave him this work out there in the little Carroll County shit. So now he out there, he like, all right, that's a bet to have. It ends up getting the best of him. He ends up going for the bait. Now he go for the bait the first time, bum. Now, mind you, he come from a wealthy household, so the lower 600, he not really tripping off that. He looking at it like, shit, I can ask my mom or my dad for the 600, put that with that, and now I got 600 free of the drug that I really like to do. Boom. So he go ahead and do that for real. He holla at Mama Love and Pop. They ends up giving him the $600, so now he good. Boom. He put the 600 with the other 600. He go back, holla at his homeboy. He give him the money. The nigga like, all right, bet I'm going to give you 2 pounds. Now he ends up giving him 2. Boom, they do the same thing. He hit the dealer. He ends up buying both of them. Now, when he go sell the next 2, he sell them for the whole price. He like, man, I can't do no product for real because I got to give somebody else the money. Now, what he don't know is the nigga that he's selling it to, he really baking him a cake. He already got a cake baked in the oven on the tip to where as though like, soon as I either get on hard times, or as soon as this nigga come with enough pounds, niggas is going to jack him. Why is it like that? Motherfuckers don't have a trustworthy mindset. This is why I tell y'all, do not get involved in the street. So boom, next time he bought it to, the nigga go back, he tell him like, listen, man, we just caught a big load. The nigga probably caught like 15 pounds. So he like, shit, I'm going to give you 5. He like, all right, that's a bet. This is the extent that a motherfucker will go to put you through the blender. He say, all right, that's a bet. Jim jump on the phone. He called bro like, shit, how many you got? He like, shit, I got 6 because he still had an extra pound left over, probably like 2 halves. So he like, man, I probably got like 5.5 or probably like 6 of them all together. He like, all right, but shit, I ain't really got the wheels right now. You gonna have to come down here. He like, all right, that's a bet. Boom, the nigga jump on the road, he come down here. Now, when he get down here, he's on the type time of like, it's just gonna be a hit and miss, quick bit, quick, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be. So now, he get down here, bro and them already like, look, this is how we gonna put them together. We gonna have him pull in the alley. I'm gonna jump in the car. I'm gonna whip out the money acting like I got it, but I'm gonna tell him I got a sale that's parked on the other street. I'm gonna get the product, jump out. Y'all gonna have the car parked right here. Jump in that car. We gonna get up out of there, so forth and so on. Niggas like, all right, that's a bet. In motion, so boom. Whole time June pull up. He park in the alley, bro come right there. Now, mind you, he probably got like 1,600 on him, but he got that motherfucker all in 10s, 5s, and 20s, so to not look crazy big. And he got a $100 bill on the top and a $100 bill on the backside. So now when June see him whip out the money and he see the knot, he like, shit, come on, June, where the fuck to work at, yo? I got my people's parked right here, bitch. Now he's coming with the soft press aggression. He like, man, come the fuck on, June. The fuck, I got my motherfucking sale right there. Hurry up, yo, for they leave. Fuck is you doing? You want the money or not? Now, mind you, June being a little scared white boy, he ends up going for the bait. He go for the bait. He reach in the bag. He grab the bag. He hand it to him. Bro jump out the car. He like, man, I'll be right back. He like, all right, man, hurry up. Boom. Bro jump out the car. But in my mind, I feel as though June already knew he was done for. Once he gave him the bag and let him jump out the car, I feel as though he already knew everything was already downhill. Bum, bro jump out the car. He go ahead, run to the next block. He jump in the car with bro and them. We go ahead and S off. Now, we gets up out of there. It don't take nothing about 20, 25 minutes. It was surprising to me how long it took him to call the phone. He wait like 25 minutes. He call, he get no answer. He call again, he get no answer. He call the third time. I say, man, tell a man something. He pick up the phone. He like, shit, bro, I ain't gonna lie. Yo, man, niggas start getting chased by time out, bro. I'm in the back row right now, bro. I gotta call you right back. Soon as I ran in the alley, jumped in the car, man. Time out was doing an investigation on the block. Knockers tried to pull us over. We had to bust them up, bro. We hiding out right now. I'm telling you, bro, I'ma still be right there. Just stay parked right there. Boom. He ends up banging on him. So now June stuck right there like, man, I knew it. I swear to God, bro, I knew niggas was gonna do this shit. Whole time now, he gotta go back and either try to come up with the money from his parents, or he gonna have to tell his homeboy, like, man, I ain't got the money, whatever the case may be, it happened. Bum, whole time he gets back out there. Thank God he still had some of the $600 worth of coke still left, because if he would have been in that situation, he would have still had to find somebody in town to grab the work from and go back out there. Because I know once he got back out there, he wanted to get high. There's no doubt in my mind. After you done just got raw for that, I already know what time it was. So, boom, he ends up going back out there for real, whatever the case may be. He can't get the money from his parents. He ends up telling the plug nigga, like, can you work it off? But the thing about this is you got niggas in the game that they want to prove that they somebody. So even though you around a group of suckers, it's gonna be one of them suckers that want to be the biggest sucker, if y'all follow what I'm saying. So now the dude that gave him the work, he trying to prove a point. In the midst of him trying to prove that point, he ends up giving a nigga a DP. Now, what a DP is, you get on the wall, let niggas beat your body, whatever the case may be. Whole time, one of the niggas end up taking it too far. They break the nigga rib. Not only do they break his rib, one of the niggas break his jaw. So now, you want to be involved in this game, whatever the case may be. Now, we only know this because this is how fucked up the game is. After he went through that DP, he had to go to the hospital. This man takes a picture in his hospital bed, sends it to my homeboy phone and say, I hope this shit was worth it. You ain't nothing but a piece of shit. So now he trying to play the guilt trip on my homeboy, wicked and wild situation, man. It was just crazy, man. So now, bum, he ends up going through that, whatever the case may be. But these are the reasons why I tell a motherfucker not to get involved. Look at that. Just a nigga wanting to play street and you already an addict ends up getting put in a blender because you so green you don't know how to identify certain things that you should and should not go for. But this is why I tell y'all stay out the streets, man. But let's jump into story number 2. So now, story number 2. This is when a motherfucker gets so disloyal, down and dirty, they'll do anything. So now, got this little dude coming up in one of the worst projects in the city. So now, he a thoroughbred for real. He ends up at a young age, probably like 14, 15, he ends up getting robbed. So now, when he get robbed, he got this vendetta in his mind, man, I'm never going to be robbed again. He look at that like, a strike on his ego, like, man, what the fuck, I ain't really be running around telling me, or a nigga got under his belt that he done robbed me. So he now wants to become from the person that got robbed to the motherfucker that robbed everybody. So boom, he jump out there, he formed him a little crew. I'm talking about they robbing anything and everything moving. So now, once they get to that point for real, they start to go ahead, they taking down stash houses, corner, they robbing other niggas that's supposed to be known for jacking. They just running from east to west, down south, even all the way out to the county. It gets to the point the way as though everybody already know about these group of motherfuckers. So now though, one of the ringleaders, let's call him Lord Josiah. So now Josiah, he's the ringleader. Now he dealing with a little broad who doing a credit card scam. Now this is how the chain of command goes. She ends up getting knocked off, her and a whole nother nigga, a whole African. They gets locked up for the little scam shit. She say she know about some niggas that's doing robberies and they be robbing big time drug boys. She comes back, ends up convincing Josiah to get down with this plan because she know he love her and she know like, shit, listen, If not, I didn't know. You really ain't got no motherfucking choice because I didn't already told him I know about some motherfuckers that's robbing people. So you can either get in this shit with me and we can go ahead and turn these motherfuckers in, which be the motherfuckers that he be robbing with or other motherfuckers that be robbing. Or you can just throw me to the wolves, let me end up going to jail or just telling on you and then they come see you and see whatever the fuck you gonna do. He ends up being a sucker nigga. He ends up working with him. So now what the police do is they don't just lock everybody up. They try to set up a sting the way as though they're bringing in their own quote-unquote connect and he got some kilos of smack. Whole time Josiah gonna get his crew, he gonna put them on to the lick. They gonna go in there before things can even go too far. Police gonna come, they gonna lock everybody up. Whole time Josiah go back, he tell his niggas, they like shit, let's go. They get to the day where they supposed to do the motherfucking robbery. They get there, they pull up to the spot. They step inside, one of the bros in there, he feel like shit off. So when the nigga go to put the bag out, he whip straight out and tell him, man, bitch, back up, you know what time it is. The nigga act like he ready to reach for something and he don't want to give up the bag. One of Josiah homeboys end up hitting his ass 2 times. Boom, boom. When he hit him 2 times, all you hear is the sirens, because of course, the nigga that's right there, he already wired up. Bum. He already wired up. Bum. They ends up smacking the door. When they smack the door, they come in there, of course, everybody lay it down. The nigga that end up shooting the motherfucking agent, he drops to the ground, ends up throwing his weapon. Of course, you know it's all bad from there, though. They grab everybody up, everybody get down the district, whatever the case may be. Couple weeks or months later, once niggas start to go through their paperwork and holler at their legal team, they find out where the motherfucking investigation started from, which was the broad, and then it also led to Josiah. So now niggas is booked, and of course Josiah done came home by this time too. So niggas done found out like, what the fuck? How the fuck all of us booked this nigga not? So now you know niggas put 1 and 2 together, whatever the case may be. But him and the broad end up skipping town, going out North Carolina. They gets right back into the quote-unquote drug game. They stack a couple of dollars on the weed, whatever the case may be. They ends up buying a convenience store. They was ready to get their ass knocked off, but they was able to get out of Dodge before shit got too far. But listen how wicked and wild that is. The peoples will let you do some illegal shit, let you get away with it, still know you do half quote-unquote illegal shit, but long as you stand under the radar or you stop when they say stop, they'll let you do that shit and let you run a motherfucking corner store. While you the reason why you got 10, 3, 4 niggas locked up, ready to serve possibly the rest of their life, especially the nigga that end up shooting them. But wicked and wild situation, man. This is why I tell y'all, don't get involved in the game. Stay out the way, do it the right way, man. But with that being said, Mark, thank y'all for riding with me. Well, you know you felt like them with your boy stories with me. At this time, one more time for me, Mob. Like, share, comment, I repeat. Smash that subscribe button, smash that hype button, man. Let's get it, let's get it. Let's go. We out.